All right, y'all. So today I'm gonna make this quick video about everything that's going on with YouTube, how they changed the requirements from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours. I'm pretty much the perfect person to tell you guys to represent for the small creators because I do have close to 10,000 subs, but I'm still a very small creator, especially in my money situation. I'm a very small creator. I've been on YouTube for about 12 years or so now, and it took me 6 years to get monetized. So let me make sure you guys hear that. It took me 6 years of hard work to get monetized. So, and that's when they had the 4,000 watch hour requirement. So, these 8,000 watch hours is absolutely no joke. I know exactly what YouTube is trying to do, and I'm going to explain to you guys as the video goes on. And it's definitely not fair for smaller creators. So, if you guys are worried about things, you're about not being able to get monetized, you put all this work in, or you're close to getting monetized, but gonna make it before February comes, keep watching and I'm going to give you some great advice to get there. So I'm going to give two pieces of advice. One is for those that's close to being monetized, and one is for those who's not close to being monetized. So the first piece of advice for those close to being monetized, I would say right now what you need to do is grind time. Honestly, like me, how I got monetized, I sat down during the pandemic. There was nothing else for me to do, and I said, listen, I want to get my channel monetized. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to post at least 3 days a week, right? I had nothing else to do. I'm gonna post 3 days a week and I'm gonna see what happens with that. And literally, my channel ended up getting monetized. My channel took off. So I did a couple of different things to get my channel monetized during that time. I couldn't get it for 6 years. I couldn't get it monetized. I tried everything possible to do it, but I had to sit down and take things seriously. And that's what you need to do right now. If you're close to being monetized, like I'm saying, like if you have like, I don't know, 3,000 watch hours right now, you're close. You just need 1,000 more watch hours, right? This is the time to sit down and say, listen, if I really want to be serious about this and do this, I need to grind. And I mean grind, I mean hustle. Because once you get to that finish line, you're going to feel so accomplished. That's how I felt when it happened to me. And it's not impossible. If you're sitting here thinking, oh, it's impossible, it never can happen to me. Yes, it can. Don't sit here and be discouraged by these new changes and stuff like that. So, like I said, you need to niche down. And when I say niche down, you need to find something that your audience really, really likes. So, what I did just a whole slew of videos. Like I used to do Tubi movie reviews and stuff like that. And I did those so much. Even though it was a small channel, it really reached a lot of people. It even reached the people I used to go to high school with years ago. They saw my videos, like which is crazy. And I lived nowhere near that place anymore. And they saw my videos. So YouTube was pushing my videos at the time. I was doing Tubi movie reviews. I was doing hair stuff. There was nothing else for me to do. I did everything in the house and that got me monetized. I did not step foot outside of my house during the pandemic, and I was able to get monetized while being at home doing nothing, not wasting my time, but being productive and putting everything I had into YouTube to get monetized. It was like the best day ever. I couldn't even believe it happened to me. I was like, wow, I actually got monetized. And you're going to feel the same way when it happens to you. Like I said, do a bunch of videos. I don't care if you do cooking videos one day, next day you do gardening videos, next day you do a workout video. Whatever video has the most views, capitalize on that and stick to that video, right? Stick to that niche if you can. Like that's what I would do. Say your cooking videos got 100 views, right? In one day, but your workout videos got 400 views in one day. That's what your audience wants to see. So you have to end up niching down. Make sure it's something that you actually enjoy and that you can do on like a not an everyday basis, but like a 2 or 3 videos a week basis, and you won't get tired of doing it. Say you're into computers and you want to show different things about computers, how to do this, how to do that. How-to videos are a very good way to make money and also to get views. You want to get views to make money. You want to get views to get monetized. You want to get views to get watch hours. That's the most important thing for you right now. Yes, views is important, but you need them to stick around and watch the video to get the watch hours up and stuff like that. So that's the main thing. And a big thing for you, let's say you're in school and you say, oh, well, I don't have the time to make all these videos just like that. Yes, you do. You can pre-film. I pre-film as it is right now, right? So I'll sit there, I'll plan out my videos, whatever it's going to be. Say one day it's going to be cooking. Next day is going to be gardening. Like I said, next day is workout. I pre-film. I do all of those videos in one day. You don't have to edit all of them in one day, but you have to at least edit one. So it could be up the next day or the next 2 days or so you don't fall behind. You have to make yourself a schedule. Film that in one day. You'll work out that day, you'll film the video. You'll do gardening that day, you'll film the video. And then you do cooking that day, you film the video. So you have 3 videos in the chamber, right? You just have to edit them. And that's it. So all your videos for the week is done. You're ahead. So once you get that out the way, you can do it whatever else you have to do, schoolwork, chores, errands, whatever, and you don't have to worry about it. Just make sure that when you are going to be grinding, you stick to that grind. 3 videos a week, 2 videos a week. Try not to fall back. That's why pre-filming is so important. If you was saying, let's just say, okay, you pre-filmed the 3 videos, right? The next week you sick or something like that. You're not able to film. You already have 3 videos that's scheduled and ready to go. They're not even going to know that you were sick that week or you wasn't able to film that week because you pre-filmed. So that's the best thing that you could do. Also, if you have the capability on your account, make sure you try to live stream. If you feel comfortable, live stream. YouTube has a live stream feature. You can live stream whatever you're doing. Don't show your for safety purposes, try not to show where you live, the front of it. Don't show where your school is at. Just try to be inside of somewhere. You know what I'm saying? When you're live streaming and stuff like that. It don't have to be a long time either, but it helps you get watch hours faster. So if you're on the brink of getting those watch hours, you're at 3,000 watch hours, even 2,000 watch hours, grind. You have until February to grind and get monetized, because those 8,000 is crazy, and I'm gonna speak about that soon. So also, if you have other social media platforms, promote your videos on there. What you would do is, let's say you have Instagram, you would put a thumbnail up on Instagram and say, video coming soon, dropping at whatever 2 p.m. on Tuesday, tune in. So those Instagram people come over to YouTube, put your YouTube link up there, and if they're interested, they'll go over there. And always do that the day before your video is coming out. Make sure you promote on here, promote on YouTube, a little post and stuff like that saying, oh, tomorrow the video's coming out at 3 o'clock. Make sure you guys tune in so they can know that a video is going to be coming up. That's the advice I have for those that's close to being monetized. You need to grind. This is the time to, it's about to be winter, right? This is the time to grind and get your stuff together so you can get monetized. This is the only way that you're going to be able to do that with these requirements of being just 4,000 watch hours. Moving along, those who are not close to being monetized and are going to have to deal with these 8,000 watch hours. That is insane. Like, honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, if it was me and I was in your boat, just me personally, I would more than likely give up. I probably would give it another like maybe 6 months. And if in 6 months I don't notice any changes in my channels, I don't see the views going up, I don't see my watch hours going up, things like that, I would throw in the towel, because YouTube will always, and I'm telling you this is the true fact. I've been on here for 12 years. YouTube will always look out for YouTube. YouTube doesn't have your back. YouTube has its back. You have your own back. So when it comes to this, you cannot rely on YouTube and think that, oh, YouTube's going to carry me and YouTube's going to help me. Yes, some people, YouTube, the algorithm favors them and they end up blowing up. It could be a small creator. They could just blow up overnight. That doesn't happen normally. There's some people out there that get very, very lucky and they do blow up. It just all depends when if the algorithm chooses you, cool. But if not, the rest of us, we got to grind. That's the thing. All right. So you're going to have a tough conversation with yourself and say, listen, either I'm going to end up just making this a hobby, or I'm going to try my best and I'm not going to give up and I'm going to go for those 8,000 watch hours. I'm going to let you know now. It took me, like I said, 6 years to get monetized with the 4,000 watch hour requirement, right? 6 years. 8,000? I don't even know. Like, to be truthfully honest, I don't even know. Like, I would say that if you was going to try to do that, I would say you're going to have to more than likely drop at least 5 videos a week. And you have to do it for at least a 6-month period and see how that goes. I would say 6 months is a little bit harsh, but try to see like a 3-month period of you dropping 5 videos a week. And also, like I said, the rules apply to you as well. Pre-film in one day. You could maybe do 3 videos in one day. The next day do 2 videos, and edit as you go. Like, edit day by day, so it'd be so overwhelming for you, because this editing stuff and YouTube does get very overwhelming. So that's the thing. At the end of the day, you just have to do what's best for you and what you feel is right. Don't ever feel like, put so much work into this channel, I don't want to give up, I don't want to quit, this and that. But you also don't want to run yourself into the ground. When YouTube and editing and creating videos becomes a job to you, or becomes not fun and feels forced, it's going to definitely take a toll on you, and it's going to burn you out, basically. I even get burnt out sometimes with the editing and things like that and stuff like that. I'm very grateful that I'm monetized. I might not make a lot of money at all. Little bit, very little, like I have almost 10,000 subs and I make under $100 a month. Being honest with that, under $100 a month, almost at 10,000 subs. Yes, I get opportunities from companies and stuff like that contacting me as a small creator, want me to do this and that, but I haven't got no big paydays. Just being honest, I can't pay my rent with YouTube. I can pay a phone bill, but I can't pay my rent with YouTube, and that's just the bottom line. Yeah, you just gotta make the best decision for yourself and see what works for you. So that's pretty much my advice right there. Yes, some of it was harsh, but I want y'all to know the real. I saw a little poll the other day, and people was like, you know, now that the requirements are 8,000 hours, as a small creator, are you gonna quit? Or are you gonna keep going? Many people said that still do this as a hobby, right? I don't know me as a person if I would do this as a hobby, to be honest. If you really enjoy what you're doing, let's just say let's say you're a doll maker and you just enjoy people watching you make dolls and stuff like that. You don't care about the money. And like YouTube is not all about the money. Let's say that. But if you're on the road to being monetized and you really want to make this a career, or you really want to just, you know, capitalize off your talents and stuff like that, being monetized is going to be very important to you, you know? So, I mean, for me, when I first started out, I did YouTube just to help people. I had no clue, zero clue for probably like 5 years or 4 years that people make money off of YouTube. I had no idea. One day, I looked at my little analytics and I was like, oh, I made 4 cents. I said, you can make money off of this? I literally was making videos for like 4 years straight just to make videos to help people like with hair and give you advice and do reviews and stuff like that. I just was doing it because I wanted to do it, you know? So if you're that type that want to do it just because you want to do it, who cares about the 8,000 watch hours? You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make a decision like, you know, it might not happen, or you might get a lucky break and it will happen. So just think about that. Don't get too discouraged. You have until February. It is now August, going in September. You have time. So, like I said, those of you that's very close, grind. Those of you who are not close, be honest with yourself as to what you want to do with this platform. Do what's best for you. So that's everything I have advice wise for you from a YouTuber that's been here for 12 years, that's still a small YouTuber. You know, that's how it goes. But like I said, don't be discouraged overall at all. Any questions, ask me below. I'm here to answer. I don't care how long a paragraph you write me. I'm here. I'm going to answer every single last comment that you guys ask me. And I'm an open book. So good luck to y'all.